I would like to make a short presentation on the study that was conducted by ECO for the 9th board meeting of the GCF. The objective of the study was to examine the effect of the GCF gender mainstreaming requirements on the project development process. The study was conducted via semi-structured interviews and an online survey. In total, 41 people participated in the survey, and interviews were conducted with 7 selected GCF stakeholder organizations. In order to be able to submit a project proposal to the GCF, entities must receive accreditation. Meeting gender requirements is part of the accreditation process. Entities seeking accreditation must demonstrate policies, procedures, and competencies to deliver projects in line with the GCF gender policy. We examined the board documents related to accreditation, and we found that over 50% of entities received comments and recommendations related to compliance with the GCF gender standards. Furthermore, 41% of entities were conditionally accredited, including, among other things, due to their inability to meet the GCF gender policy requirements. According to accredited entities' feedback regarding the overall complexity of complying with gender requirements within accreditation process, the complexity is rated between moderately complex to challenging. On the next slide, I would like to flag some challenges and issues related to the compliance with the GCF gender policy within project formulation. The gender requirements for concept notes include an initial gender analysis. Also, some basic gender information should be integrated within the description of baseline situation. For full proposals, accredited entities need to conduct a full gender assessment and develop a gender action plan using specifically designed templates. According to the feedback from accredited entities, gender mainstreaming can be resource demanding and it requires specialized knowledge. So 59% of accredited entities have a gender specialist staff member who is available to support the development of the GCF projects. In terms of complexity, gender mainstreaming within concept note is mostly rated as moderately complex, and for full proposals, the complexity of gender mainstreaming is mostly seen between moderately complex to challenging. So far, there is little evidence that a lack of gender considerations in project proposal has delayed the approval of projects. Only one project has been conditionally approved due to the lack of a comprehensive gender analysis. This is a FD project on irrigation development and adaptation of irrigated agriculture to climate change in semi-arid Morocco. We also checked NDA's perception on the importance of gender mainstreaming, and the graph on this slide presents gender mainstreaming entry points within the project formulation cycle. According to NDAs, the gender analysis within the initial project screening is the most important task, followed by the development of gender action plans and gender-sensitive results frameworks. We also asked NDAs and accredited entities regarding their capacity needs. As you can see on the graphs, there are consistently high ratings across all areas. Over 90% of respondents from both NDAs and accredited entities are keen to improve their individual capacities to support gender mainstreaming within their projects. Accredited entities and NDAs were asked to identify 3 top individual capacity development needs. The most popular capacity request is specific training related to the GCF gender mainstreaming requirements within project design. This includes conducting gender analysis and gender-sensitive consultations, the development of gender action plans, gender-sensitive results frameworks, and budgets. Also, there were requests for general awareness raising on gender mainstreaming for climate change mitigation and adaptation projects. Like I said at the beginning, we prepared this study for the 19th board meeting, as the GCF is supposed to adopt a new gender and social inclusion policy and gender action plan for 2020. However, the adoption of these documents were blocked by the board members from Saudi Arabia, Egypt and Cuba, and at this point it's not clear what will happen next, where the policy will be revised and adopted later, or it will not be adopted at all and the GCF will continue using the gender policy that was adopted in 2015. Thank you very much for your attention.